Hey up everyone, Yorkshire Panda back on Enigmatica 6 and just made a couple of glyphs. Just been playing around a bit more with Ars Nouveau and just going to take self, speed, lots of speed, and we shall call this one Run Create. Right, so my run speed's pretty good already, but that does give me a bit of a boost. In fact, 24 seconds of speed. Cool. So, this is where the augments come in. So, area of effect, durations, amplify. So I need a magic clay and a diamond. Pop the clay in, pop the diamond in. Then amplify. So if I was to go into here, get rid of the speeds, and instead amplify, we've got speed 8. Look at me go! Okay. That is absurd. Now, if I was to make spell 2, self strength, this one is strong. Create. It only goes up to 4 values of strength. So, I wonder if that means 1, 2, 3, 4. If I was to craft extend times, which requires a marvellous clay and a clock. So we pop the clay in and the clock in. That crafts away. So strength lasted about 25 seconds, didn't it? So if we were to now replace the strengths with no wait, right click on it first so that it learns it. Replace 4 the strength 4 times. Still get strength 4, but get it for a minute. Which means a lot more damage with my already ridiculous 20 damage per hit sword. Okay. And then what else did I just build myself? Blink. Right, yeah. I was wondering, projectile, blink. And I just call this blink. Does this do what I think it does? Yes, it does. Okay. Although it's got to hit something for it to work. But that has some range on it. Okay, yes. There is a lot of things. I mean, shield for defense, conjure water so I can place water blocks, harm, interact, knockback, wither, explosion, pull, invisibility, the slow fall, freeze, smelt and crush. So this is one I am going to try. Oh, no, 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 don't set fire to me. Don't set fire to everything. Okay. Right. So, I'm going to get rid of that one because that is terrifying. So, I think we've I think this has already got smelt, hasn't it? Yeah. So if we were to get crush, which is there, that requires a grindstone. So let's just get this. I think we've got plenty of grindstones, and it required the yellow clay, the marvellous one. Pop, pop, let that build its thing. This is slowly generating mana for this. We've got crush. So, did not mean to do that. So if we were to clear this and instead have projectile, crush, break, crush, smelt, and pick up. Mine level 2. Create. Right, now let's try this down here. Let's try on this one. So that just gives one at a time, but it is spelt in it as well, actually. So, I wonder, get rid of break and then do it, does that give me 2 at a time? No, still only giving me 1. Oh wait, create. Yeah, still only giving me 1. But if I was to then replace this with a load of fortunes, or am I putting them in the wrong place? So break with a load of fortunes, and then I want you to crush it, smelt it, and then bring it back to me. I think that worked. Does that just give me 6 osmium ingots? Right. Iron. I've got 1. It gave me 2. That only gave me 1 more. Zinc. That gave me 1. Nickel. I haven't got enough mana. That just gave me 6, didn't it? Sure it did. It does use a lot of mana. But I don't think it's actually working. Which is annoying. I mean, if I did projectile, break, crush, and I ain't got anything like that. Can't quite get that to work. I think I just need to fill with the layout of the glyphs. I mean, to be fair, not going to need it. If I want distant mining, I've got something else I can use for that. But that is still very cool. That would have been perfect early game. You know, well before now. And then we've got the mana boost enchantments, which do go on your armour. I think that's got mana boost 6 and mana regen, mana boost. So my mana is quite high, quite a bit higher than it would be without. But that strong spell, that's going to be handy. But what we want to do is start some enchanting apparatus, which we need an arcane core. I think I've already got these, haven't I? Yeah. I did start looking at these and didn't build them because we just needed to do this first. I've got the crystallizer sat over here, and sure enough, 2 crystals sat in it. So that can just sit and automate itself. So let's get the enchanting apparatus. What do we need? We needed 8 pedestals. Let's get our proper. In fact, what does crafting? Oh, actually, no, that's crafting mode for the book. I took the crafting thing off, didn't I? Oh well. What do we want? 8 pedestals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 pedestals. We need 1 enchanted apparatus, and then 1 arcane core. Looking at our book. Enchanted apparatus. So they're the things we need. Place any number of pedestals within nearby with their items. Place the reagent item on the enchanted apparatus. So as long as it's nearby, that's it. Okay. Although reservoir mana is limited, fresh can only hold so much. Right. Place the arcane core with the enchanted apparatus on top. Pedestals can be placed anywhere in 11 by 11 area. A mana jar will also need to be present nearby. We've got his mana jar here. So if we were to pop... What did it say? Core with an apparatus on top of it. So core, apparatus, and as long as we've got at least... no. There. And then we've got the mana jar here as well. So that was it. Place the reagents in the pedestals and focus the enchanted apparatus itself. Sneak right click the apparatus with an empty hand. Can be used to apply specific enchantments to tools and armour. Okay. I think that should give us a bunch more gems, yeah. So my boots, which don't have any sort of mana boost on them, if I was to go sneak right click, no. Oh. No. That just equips them. I'm guessing I need something else then to do that. But we'll look at things. So, we've got spells, we've got mana relay. This is something that we could do with. So that requires 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gold, a mana jar, and 2 gems. So the gems are easy. 1, 2. I've got a load of gold in a backpack over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I need a mana jar. No. No, that one. Mana jar. Oh. Ah, mana relay. Okay, so that's how it works. So just checking. Yeah, no recipe found because there's no recipe involving those boots. Fair enough. So, mana relays provide a controlled channel for mana to flow through without dissipating back into the world. And use the Dominion one to set the links. So if I wanted to put another one of these in a mana jar with the pig spawner and then channel the mana so that it goes into into our actual enchanting setup, I can do that. Which is probably going to be a good idea because it's just about infinite mana. given how small this setup is, I might actually commandeer some of this area for it, actually. And then I can have the mana spawner, the mana still being generated downstairs, and just sent up to the mana jar here. If it did that, I could... Yeah, I might do that. I might want to get to reorganising things. But yeah, that's your mana relay. So I'm guessing... so take from that jar, and that to somewhere else to send to that location. Okay. That's nice and easy. Very nice and easy. And we've got the splitter. Pulling and sending to multiple locations. So 4 quartz, 4 gold. I'll grab the gold from there while I've got it in front of me. And grab the quartz as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that turns the mana relay to a mana splitter. So I can send and receive from various points rather than just the one. That is fine and dandy. Very much fine and dandy. Okay. Let's go trinkets next. So, Amulet of Regen. Let's just get into there. Ring of Discount. Okay. Oh. So this is just a necklace that regenerates mana and a ring that makes mana cheaper. So what do we need? Gold, diamonds, and mana gems. Diamonds, Ender Pearl. Well, diamonds. Let's just grab a few. They're fine. Gold, grab a bunch. That's fine. Ender Pearls. Grab a stack. That's fine. And then we need a simple ring and a simple trinket there. So the ring, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, nope, have I got that wrong? Oh, 2 mana gems, not 4 ender pearls. Alright, cool. Just right click with a new item to swap them over. Pop it in there. 1 ring, and then this necklace. 2 diamond, 2 gold. Rest of them are 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. In you go. And that's how we create the necklace. So if we do look at, let's say, magical equipment. So mana boost regen, belt of levitation. So you hold sneak and you ride in the air. Ooh. Enchanter's bow. If a player has enough mana, arrows become spell arrows and apply a spell to the target. Oh. So you could have amplified arrow, piercing arrows, splitting arrows. Oh, cool. So, magical bow. A jar of light, which follow the user as they move. Oh, so portable light source. Jar of voiding is voids items as you pick up. That's very good. Magical armor. Additional mana, bonus mana regen. So, right, and then you can have mage boots, and if you build it up to the end fibre, you can have your archmage, which, as armour wise goes, it's not too shabby. I mean, it's not far from netherite. If that's 8 and 3, that's 8 and 2.5. Not too shabby, actually. But I kind of like my armour as we've got it at the minute. What other magical trinkets can we make? the rings. Runic Chalk can be used to place permanent runes on the ground that will cast spells on entities to walk over them. Oh, cool. So, create a liner, lightning runes. Warp scroll, 3 guesses what that does. Yeah, can we use to warp to other places. And oh, reactive enchantment. So it'll cast a spell on whoever's attacking me as soon as I'm hit. Okay. Some cool equipment there. But let's get our necklace. And we can complete that quest, which has given us one of the Jar of Voidings. Excellent. And so next, Mana Blooms. It grows as any other plant, but the roots reach through the veil, soaking in more mana than fuses with the earth. Growing these will serve 2 purposes to a budding practitioner. They will produce more mana than mundane plants when grown, and they can weave into fabric, because that's how we create the magical garments. So 4 gems and some seeds. So 1, 2, 3. How do I do that? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just put right click with the seed, and we create our Mana Bloom. Pretty sure I've picked some of these up. But Mana Blooms, if we were to pop you, oh no, we need to put it on the farm. I don't know why I went through the gate. I've got this ridiculous super jump over there. Let's pop them there. Can't really do anything at the minute because of this being full, but I don't think the overflow is plugged in anymore either now. But they'll go into these chests until we destroy this entire plan. Actually, I think those chests are full as well now. Oh, we'll come back to the Mana Blooms. Pretty sure if I need anything from them, I'll be able to get them easy enough. But we need spell parchment. So paper can be infused as a bare receptacle for magic. Once infused, written spells can be used in a variety of ways. Prepare a parchment with a spell. Design the spell in your spell book. Place a parchment on the scribe's table. Right click the table with your book to transfer the spell. Parchments may be reused. So first thing, we need a blank parchment, so we need the mana fibre. We've got our harvest enchantment. We'll tell you what we could do with. Let's make, there's one here which is grow. Need a bone block and some marvellous clay. So bone block, and some marvellous clay. Boop, boop. And now let's get this area of effect one. So I need a fireworks star. So how do we make fireworks star? We don't. Really? I actually need to find a fireworks star. One thing that I do not have. Yeah. That's a shame. I'd have liked that area of effect spell. But we've got grass. So let's go to here. We want grow, harvest. Because what I'm going to do is we want grow, amplified, harvest, and I do want pick up as well. which is Hopper. Oh, what was it? Hopper and a magic clay. Right. Pick up, create. Now, if I was to go over here to this bundle joy we've got here, invalid spell. Do I just need to take harvest off? Nope, that still doesn't work. Oh, do you know what? Of all the things I forgot, touch. So touch, grow, amplified, harvest, pick up, create. That's mightily effective. So I'm just sat holding right click. Okay, had I got the area of effect spell, this would have been fantastic. But that is 40 mana blooms. And that is a lot of fibre. Right, let's get you out of the way. Back to ours. What do we need to make? Let's get rid of all of these. Blank parchment, that was it. May as well make a few. And with that, we wanted to make a spell parchment. Which is the blank parchment, followed by some mana gems. Which we've got one or two of. Let's put that in here. There we go. And with that, we get our scribes table. So, what is it? Put the blank spell parchment on there. Take a spell. So, for example, strong. Don't know that. So that is now a spell parchment of strong. Excellent. That seems enough. Ah, I see what the spell parchment is. Spell parchment. I've effectively copied the spell to the spell parchment. Now we have a casting wand, or we get a runic chalk. The chalk's going to be the easiest thing to make, to be honest. And then, if we were to chalk on the ground, runes must have touches there first. Ah, so with this, if I chalk on the ground and have a spell of touch, harm, that will harm anything that walks over and it'll cast that spell on it. So that's how the chalk works. So I could create, say, in our dungeon over here, in our Gaia Guardian fight, I could just have the floor covered in runes of lightning bolt and just shot lightning every time he moved out the stage. That's cool. That's a good way of putting like healing things in place as well. Especially if this hang around for a bit, you can just run over and keep running over it. That's pretty good actually. Go away. More enchanted books as well. But yeah, the other one that we needed, the casting wand. This one looked a little bit more complex, but I imagine this is the same thing, but you just carry the wand with you, so you don't need the book. I'm guessing this needs projectile as well. Let's have a look. 3 mana gems, 2 gold. Some archwood planks. I've got plenty of those. Spell parchment, which I'm guessing is the one that we cast in. A projectile glyph and an accelerate glyph. So that needs a powered rail. And that needs a bow. So that one's easy enough. Do we have a bow? No. I want to grab some archwood planks though. Right, what was the other thing? You needed 2 gold, 3 mana gems, all of which are in here now. Don't need that, don't need that. Throw one of those there, don't need that, don't need that. So, 1, 2, 3 of those. Spell parchment, so let's put another parchment down. What was... So flight minus my level 2. Let's have a look. What silly spell can we make? So projectile of harm amplified. Create. So we call this harm a lot. We've now inscribed that text with the spell harm a lot. Right. So let's get our firstly our bow. Then we need a magic clay and bow. Let's craft in there. That needs the powered rail. We'll need one of. And that needs the marvelous clay. So clay, powered rail. So this is the spell parchment of Harmalot. Glyph of projectile. Glyph of accelerate. And then archwood planks in the middle. And we now have a casting wand that has an invalid spell. Did I create an invalid spell and give it an invalid spell? No, it is a good spell. I wonder if I need to cast it again actually. So we've got the chalk. One. Traditional casting was one single spell contrary to the casting method. No form is required. All spells cast from a casting wand are automatically projectile and come accelerated. It means extra slots for adding effects, augments. This makes them ideal for specialised tools. Okay. So does this mean if I wanted to... Because it already comes as projectile and accelerates, I could just go harm a lot. Inscribe that, stick it on here, put you in here. No. So I created the casting wand and I gave it an invalid spell. And to re-enchant it, I need to put everything. Yeah, we'll not do that. Okay, lesson learned. I'd do for that up. But that, if I was to put the chalk on here, would that work? Must have touch as the first glyph. Touch, harm a lot. that spell is set on there. So, where's my hearts? Well, it harms. I mean, it doesn't harm me a lot, but it works. So if I did the strength one, where was it? I'm going to change that to touch. Set that. Put that back to self, so I've got that there. Get you. Chalk here. Spell set. Now every time I walk over this, it resets my strength. But it does keep coming back. So you could create an area of just enchanted trickery that boosts your attack or boosts your health or heals you or just does a load of damage. So that is pretty cool actually. Don't waste it though because you've only got 50 durability. But that, I think, is pretty good. More enchanted books I'm not going to need. That's pretty good actually. And that's this. I mean, everything else now is automation and turrets and summoning. So, and the potion crafting as well from the looks. So we'll finish this off next episode. Do the usual things: hit your likes, hit your comments, hit your likes, hit your subscribes, comment down below, do all that jazz. If you yeah, come back next time. We're going to take another look, finish off Ars Nouveau. But yeah, it's looking pretty cool. Really should have done this much sooner, and I'd have probably got a lot more usefulness out of it. But this late in the game, I mean, I'm just showing it off right now rather than using it. But it's still a pretty cool mod. But do the usuals. You guys take it steady, and I'll see you later. Have a good one, and bye bye.